The Movie Preview Critic. Informing and entertaining your movie world.
What's up, good movie lovers? Hope everyone is doing well. Here in the States, winter's finally ending, school's almost done, and the summer blockbuster season is just a few weeks away. So I wanted to stop the dizzying tilt-a-whirl that is life at the speed of internet and share an update. First, let's talk the schedule. At the beginning of the year, I tried something new, setting deadlines for videos. And as we all know, that hasn't really worked out all too well. I did it mainly for two reasons. First, so that you, the good movie lovers who support this channel and keep me energized to make more videos, would know when to expect new videos. And second, to push myself to make more. As we know, I've been behind pretty much every week. The box office breakdown is pretty much the only one I've been able to keep up with. And lately, even that's been delayed. The reason is that the movie preview critic is something I do in my free time. If I'm too busy with work or personal life, I have to let it slide. Which bothers me, because this is definitely something I'd like to devote more time to. Hopefully, one day it'll be a paying gig. But until then, it's just a work of passion. Recently, I've modified the schedule so that the box office breakdowns are expected on Tuesdays, new preview reviews are on Fridays, and movie nights have been moved from twice a month to just once a month. I'm going to try to work with this schedule through the summer, so thanks for your support and patience, and hopefully I'll be able to find a life balance that makes this all work. Second, let's talk about the reviews. For the rest of the summer, expect one-part preview reviews. While I really like making the mega-part preview reviews like Friday the 13th, Last House on the Left, and Watchmen, they take way too much time and energy and slow down work on other reviews. Many of you like the extra info in those multiple part reviews, so instead of filling those reviews with all this information, I'm just going to make them movie nights that relate to the upcoming films. For example, expect movie nights for Terminator 2, X-Men, and Star Trek II Wrath of Khan. These will fit in nicely with Star Trek XI, Terminator 4, and X-Men 4, also known as Wolverine. Also, I do appreciate the movie night suggestions made since the last update in the Long Live Good Movies group. I've put them in my notes and hope to do them eventually, but for now, the movie nights will relate to upcoming releases and one other area, which is something that's been created due to popular request. I'm going to be doing some movie nights based on my favorite movies. For now, it'll be my top 10, which include the already mentioned Terminator 2 and Star Trek 2, as well as other movies like Aliens, Braveheart, Total Recall, and Die Hard. So eventually, those movie nights will become a reality. But first, before any of that happens, I need to finish the movie night for The Dark Knight. There's another 40 minutes or so to go on that one, so hopefully it'll be ready very soon. Third, because of Fast and Furious's opening weekend success, I've decided to make a series of videos based on the Moviepocalypse. This is going to be a lot of work, but it's something that really needs to be done. The signs are all around us, and we need to take collective action to fight the forces of bad movie making. Fourth, the box office breakdown will continue to be mostly audio with very little video editing. As much as I like including titles and pictures, it takes too long. And right now I don't have the time. I'm actually thinking of modifying the box office breakdown to be included in the fifth subject here of the update, which relates to an idea that I've had floating around in my mind for a while, and I think I'm going to try. It's basically a free-form, unedited podcast sort of thing that I do a couple of times a week. I know you're probably saying that I just said I had no time to do other videos, so why add more projects? And I agree, but I think this will help overall. I'd like one podcast done at the beginning of each week, which will basically be a more in-depth version of the box office breakdown. It would be around an hour long, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer, depending on the material. The first half would deal with the weekend box office and the top 10. The second half would deal with the movies for the upcoming weekend. Pretty much the same format of what the box office breakdown is now, but with more room to explore the movie truth. Then at the end of the week, I'd like to do another podcast where the first part is answering your emails. I get a good amount of emails with some great questions, so it would be cool to share the questions and the answers with everyone else. The second part of that podcast would be Moviepocalypse focused, reviewing H-Wood news and looking for the movie truth within all the H-Wood related things that happen that week. So what do you think? Is this something you'd be interested in? Let me know in the comments section. Right now I'm looking to cut down on editing and writing, and a free-form unedited podcast would give me more time to do edited reviews, and these discussions would be a good place to share all the ideas, many of which get cut out of final videos. These quote-unquote podcasts would be available on 3 sites: Dailymotion, Blip TV, and themoviepreviewcritic.com. I don't know much about websites, so it won't be like an RSS feed or anything like that. It'll just be an embedded video from either Dailymotion or Blip. 6. I definitely want to take a moment to thank you for all your support. A few days ago, I reached the 5,000 subscription mark, which is awesome. I'm thankful to everyone who's sharing their movie passion by watching and supporting these videos. Which brings up the last area of the update, the future of the Movie Preview Critic. I'm going to make another update vid focusing only on this subject within the next week, but I just wanted to start talking about this subject now. As we see with movie making in general, the people in charge, in our case, H-Wood, only respond to numbers. When choosing their projects, especially now, they look at the fan base, which tells them how much money they could expect to make opening weekend, overseas, and all those other factors. This is pretty much the same blueprint when it comes to any area of life. When those in charge see that something has support, they pay attention to it, and in turn the message behind it, trying to figure out the reason it's popular. I've been working on the Movie Preview Critic for about 3 years now, and for the last year and a half have been making videos pretty regularly with one purpose: to fight bad movies and protect good ones. As we're seeing, the moviepocalypse is becoming a reality more and more every day. And I'm going to give it my all for the next year to make as many videos possible to spread the word, to search for knowledge, and hopefully reveal the movie truth. I think the only major way this message can get recognized is if this channel grows. If it gets to such a subscription number that people have to ask, why does this channel have so many subscriptions? Which will translate into video hits, which will make people ask, why are these videos being watched by so many people? Which will make them watch the vids, hear the message, and hopefully spread the word about what's happening to our movie world. The best way to bring attention to a video seems to be rating, commenting, favoriting, and sharing. And bringing a channel to a larger audience's attention is done through subscriptions. Regarding this, I think everyone needs to be true to themselves. If you don't like a video, then you shouldn't have to feel forced to favorite it or share it with your friends, especially if you think your friends are going to say, "Dude, that sucked. Don't send me a message ever again. You're no longer my internet contact." The best course of action seems to be, if you like what's being said, take an extra minute or two, make a few extra clicks, and spread the movie word. This is really like voting, and if I was to get patriotic about it or political, I'd say that I'm running as your candidate for defender of good movies, or attacker of the bad ones. Every time you share, favorite, rate, comment, and subscribe, it's a vote of confidence in the job that I'm doing. And I definitely don't want to let you or myself down. So from now until next summer, I'm dedicating myself to make as many videos as I can, because it seems like next summer will be a major battle for the moviepocalypse. Right now, there's ideas, remakes, and reboots being greenlit, which will be coming out in about a year. If we can band together united in this cause, we might be able to make a difference. So share your thoughts, let me know what you think in the comments section. And let's talk about one last thing. The unfinished videos, Halloween, AVP, and the Dark Knight Batmania review. It looks like I'll finish them at the end of the summer. Right now, there are a lot of would-be blockbuster movies that need a critical spanking. So after I finish those reviews, I'll work on the unfinished videos so they'll be done by the end of the summer. That's all for now. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks again for your support. It's definitely what keeps me energized to make more vids. Till next time, take care, and as always,
long live good movies!